Greetings everyone, and welcome back to even more of my Dragon Age Origins Let's Play with Mira, the mage. So, last time we took care of two bosses, and one of them was the Brood Mother, the mother of the Darkspawn. And the second one, like, I don't even know how to call this four-headed spinning thing. Like, the only thing I could think of was, just like the Anvil of the Souls, the Soul Forge, because it was producing the souls of, I assume, defeated dwarves or so. And right now we are actually trapped by Branka in this dungeon full of different traps. And today we are gonna continue our venture towards another trap and full of delirium. And honestly, I don't like these golems standing here one bit.
My name is Caradin. Once, longer ago than I care to think, I was a paragon to the dwarves of Orzammar. If you seek the Anvil, then you must care about my story, or be doomed to relive it.
So, you are the Caradin, the creator of the Anvil. I see. So, you want something? Like, duh, everyone does.
I do. I live to ensure that the Anvil was never used again. Now it never shall be. It allowed me to forge a man of steel or stone, as flexible and clever as any soldier. As an army, they were invincible, but I told no one the cost. No mere smith, however skilled, has the power to create life. To make my golems live, I had to take their lives from elsewhere.
Aha. So, do I understand correctly that, basically in order to create golem, other than making the body from stone and steel, you need a dwarven soul to make it alive? Well, that's at least how I understood this. And honestly, to me, as to the mage, it sounds like a blood magic. Dangerous road, man.
The Darkspawn were pressing in. Originally, I only took volunteers, the bravest of souls, willing to trade their very lives for the chance to defend their homeland. But King Valtor became greedy. He began to force men, casteless and criminals, his political enemies, all of them were to be given to the Anvil. It took feeling the hammer's blow myself to realize the height of my crimes.
I see. But in one case I actually do support this king who was doing that, like taking the criminals to this forge and making golems from them, Not so much about, the casteless and political opposers, if I can say so, since, it sounds like quite a, bloody regime, if you ask me. So, now what? You want revenge?
Not revenge. The blow of the hammer opened my eyes.
So guys,
my
my nose is
apprentices
running.
knew enough to make me as I am, but not enough to fashion a control rod. I retained my mind. We have remained entombed here ever since, and I have sought a way to destroy the Anvil. Alas, I cannot do it myself. No golem can touch it.
No! The Anvil is mine! No one will take it from me!
You, please, help me destroy the Anvil. Do not let it enslave more souls than it already has.
So now I have a choice either to destroy it or keep it with Branka so I can make this bargain. But seriously, why should I let your guilt inconvenience me?
Your people on the surface believe that some magics are never worth the price of their use. Can you not see this is one of them?
Why are you listening? We had an agreement. I'm the one you came here to find, not him.
Branka, you mad, bleeding nugtail! Does this thing mean so much to you that you can't even see what you've lost to get it?
Look around. Is this what our empire should look like? A crumbling tunnel filled with darkspawn spume? The Anvil will let us take back our glory!
So now let me actually analyze it for a second and what options I have here. So I either destroy the Anvil, save the Dwarven souls, and basically lose Branka's support and not get in the army for my current mission. Or I keep the Anvil, sacrifice some Dwarven souls for that. I'll make my word with Branka. I give her support. And Balin would be the king, so he would spare an army for me. Like, Mira is the practical thinker, like, I'm not talking about something ethical, like, you know, if it's just, you know, some souls, Dwarven souls, it's out of the question, you know, but I'm just thinking, you know, she was through the war with the Darkspawn already, and she knows, like, how much sacrifices and slaughter she went through, you know, so it's not something like, you know, the nuisance for her. And you know, any war actually has its sacrifices on this side or the other one, you know. Just thinking on the practical way, like, which would be better for her. The problem is that she is the paragon and she has exactly what I need, you know? You know what? Even though I had this intention of keeping the Anvil, you know, to get this power, but if I do actually keep this, you know, I will basically be the armyless, like without the Dwarven army, like, because the Anvil will take all of the souls, you know. That's at least how I'm thinking it. And it's not exactly gonna help me with the Darkspawn. But does it mean that instead of the dwarves, the golems will be in my army? And from what I remember, the one golem is like 12 or so normal warriors, you know? You know what? Two arguments of her, like her voice and mighty army, against one argument of you, of the souls, you know, saving some souls. It's too powerful not to keep it.
The Anvil's power goes against everything I know to be right.
I'm sorry, Liliana, but I really do. I know it's difficult, but I need the mighty army and Paragon's support. I'm so sorry.
I cannot allow you to do this, stranger. To me, golems, defend the Anvil, whatever the cost!